Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review of all 5 of the books Something is Killing the Children, issues 1 through 5. So I had heard about this series a couple of times this year, and I really wasn't interested in it at all until I got issue 25 of the series, and I didn't understand a dang thing about the House of Slaughter or any of these things. So I was like, sorry about that, guys. I woke up like an hour ago. So I decided, okay, I got this issue 25. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check out the series and see what it's all about. Unfortunately, when I went to the comic book shop, yes, they had issues 1 through 5, but they actually had like 15 through 20, and they didn't have 6 through 10. So, or 11 through 14. They just had like those issues. So I'm actually going to have to order those issues, or order the book in order to be able to read the rest of it. So you guys are hoping I'll be doing some more reviews of Something is Killing the Children. Be disappointed it's going to be some time before I do that. So let's start with the review. So the first one, of course, is issue number 1. So I really did like the cover. It's really a beautiful cover. I don't know if it's a variant. It probably isn't. I think it's just a regular cover. I don't know. I'm really late in the game for it, and so the cover is absolutely beautiful. I really do happen to like the illustrations. The story is interesting, to say the least. It is about a monster that kills children, and only children, and adults can't see it because of 2 things. One, they're not children, and second, they don't believe in monsters, or something to that effect. But we get kind of a scene of when that happened. There is gore in it, a lot of blood, but I think that is that's the intention of the comic. I really did feel bad for this poor kid because he was the only one that survived, and you had this other kid who's one of the victim's brother, and he blames him for his brother's death and all that stuff, or his friend's death. Yeah, I just like it's just interesting. I just like, whoa, look at all those missing people and everything. So yeah, it's yeah. So like I said, it was an interesting first issue, and I did enjoy it. And yeah, it was really interesting, and it made me want to read the second issue. So the second issue, you have, of course, this is the monster right here, and he can't see it, but it's got blood dripping, everything. Oh my god. And he's the owner of an Applebee's, which is, of course, Applebee's. You can legally use a name as long as it's kind of like a variation of the name, but it's not the actual name. Kind of like a loophole in copyright law. They meet up by, of course, fate and chance and all that type of stuff. And yeah, it's just it moved things along, and yeah, it was, like I said, it was pretty good. I mean, the illustrations are really nice. Um, you see that this kid is like bent and determined to make this thing pay for what what it did, and there's this officer that comes by and picks her up because, of course, they think that you know they think that she's drunk or something like that. I don't know. I do not know why they think that she's drunk, but I think that was real stupid. Um, Pretty good issue. Not as good as the first one, but yeah. So, not a bad dialogue. Not as good as the first one. Um, you see that you see these two are like come together to um, begin this for him begin. I don't know how far he goes in the series, but definitely he's starting that journey. So I don't know how far he goes in the series. This is issue number 3. Once again, I really did like the cover. The illustrations are really good. Once again, the monster is hunting and has killed. It's killed someone. I think it might be a parent or something. I'm not exactly sure. I really like the big thing that they have on the in this series. Yeah. Um, and yeah, I mean, he just really like he's a really he's a really angry guy. You can't blame him though, but kind of wonder if he's always angry all the time. Um, and she's gonna wants to offer her services to the police. Once again, they meet up, and yeah, it's a little bit slow, but I guess they just want to like prolong it as much as possible. But yeah, I don't know how much to say about this so far. It's still a series that makes you still an issue that makes me want to. It's still an issue that makes me want to pick up the next issue. So issue number 4 of it, we see the symbol of. Apparently, this is a symbol for the House of Slaughter. Um, so they're gonna go out into the woods. Um, oh yes, they also got basically stuff to kill monsters at what I would call Home Depot or or House Depot. And this guy, he's as stupid as they get. He absolutely does not seem to understand anything. He gets whacked. He's not dead. He just gets whacked by the guy's gun. The infamous face mask that everybody seems to really love. You got some blood and gore here, and you got the monster. So, not really much I can say about issue 4. I enjoyed it. I know some people I wanted this long-winded explanation of why you liked this particular issue. I don't really have much to say. It's full of, it's got good dialogue, and the characters are good, not super, but they're good. They're readable. Yeah. So the final issue that I have, besides 25. So you got this, fighting this monster that he can't see. Yeah. And the thing is, he shoots in the general direction of it, and he does hit it, which is not good. Here's a poor kid. And they're all wearing these face masks. And she goes and stabs him with something, and it allows him to see it, which I thought was pretty interesting. Yeah. And we find out, of course, that the monster is actually a mother, and her babies are hunting. So that was the end of the 5th issue. So, overall, is it an issue that I want to continue to read? Of course I do, because I want to see if they killed the children, or the monster's children. How many more kids are going to be killed due to this monster's children? So, yeah, I mean, definitely it's a series that I find very interesting, and I'm definitely going to go ahead and try to get my hands on the 6th issue. I'm going to go on Amazon, or I may just end up going on eBay, but I'm going to try Amazon first. And if they got the trade paperback that includes issue 6, I'll go ahead and get issue 6 of it, or get the book that has issue 6 in it, and I will include one issue among my comic book reviews. So, yeah, I give it a good 5 stars. Definitely a series that I'm definitely going to continue to read. And, yeah. So, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll be back with 5 more comics until I have literally read every single one of them. So, I will be seeing you guys around. And until next time, nerds, read on. Bye.